Thank you very much for joining us, sir. First question I have to ask you. Am I talking to the next Chief Minister of Assam?
Look, it's up to the people of Assam to decide, because next phase is coming up. And in the first phase, as you have seen, people's participation is spontaneous, and they have indicated that, they want BJP to form the government in this state.
You started the movement on foreign nationals issue.
Yeah.
I don't believe anybody has been turned out of India as yet. Do you think it's now going to be possible for you to keep the promise? Because you've made that your central promise, still, infiltration.
Yeah, look, I believe you have also realized that due to the porousness of the border, Indo-Bangla border, it was easy for the illegal migrant to settle in the state. And even the smuggling also, cattle smuggle and arms smuggle, and also the the extremist outfit movements. So now, as we have decided to seal the border permanently after the land boundary agreement, and this is the strongest initiative taken by our Honorable Prime Minister, which was not taken earlier by the Congress regime. They could not do that, but this is first time, and now this particular initiative has particularly raised the feet, and particularly in the BJP government, that BJP can only seal the border permanently, ultimately, which will stop the influx permanently, and this is definitely going to protect the interest of the indigenous people of Assam, land, territory, everything.
Two issues from Bihar. One, they did not announce their chief ministerial candidate. Now they've announced it, so they learned. Also, Bihar, cow was a big issue. It was the front page of the newspapers, and it did not work. Is a cow an issue here?
No, we are we have a secular society here, and we are all living together. We have learned to live together. That's the principle of life in Assam.
Secular.
Secular, of
Two
course.
new leaders. You are a relatively new leader of the BJP. Mr. Sharma is another one. And you're both about the same age group. So tell us how it will pan out. And Mr. Sharma appears to have left because of Mr. Gogoi's son coming in.
We are working as a team.
When people ask you, you used to criticize the BJP in your election rallies earlier. Now you're with them. How do you answer that? The change.
Look, it's a question of quality service to the nation. And that is the expectation of the present generation. The quality of life can be determined by the quality of service extended by our system. And that, if that can be contributed, then the young generation in the 21st century, in the age of competition, science and technology, they firmly believe if there's a quality of commitment, quality of service, then definitely quality of life can be expected.
So you can answer that question. Yesterday was yesterday, today is today. Change.
Look, everyone is going for a sense in the state because they are fed up with Congress regime. Congress, they feel they are the betrayer. They are a total failure because they got enormous opportunities. So they have got tremendous support in the last so many decades, but they have failed to meet the commitment of the people of the state.
Sarbananda, the last question. When the agitation was on, Assam movement was on, it was very popular. Then it made it very clear that they stood against all foreigners, Hindus as well as Muslims. But now the BJP's position is that Hindus in Bangladesh have the right to get asylum in India. There is still about 2 crores Hindus left in Bangladesh. So do you accept the idea that the asylum in India is a right for Bangladeshi Hindus?
Look, that's a national commitment, because to the 6 religious minority community who have been there in Pakistan and Bangladesh, and out of religious persecution, whoever have come to India, and we have decided to protect them because they have come out of religious persecution, not as a ordinary kind of tourist. So that is why this is a commitment on the part of our government.